necessarily kind of be that kind of preseason expectation, but how different is your role this offseason compared to that offseason, knowing that, again, you do have maybe a similar team in terms of having all the pieces, as you said, just in terms of getting everybody else prepared for a season where expectations are going to be that high?
Yeah, I mean, we know expectations are high. The buzz is already out. Just reading a few stuff, but I mean, we just kind of pick things up, I think, a little bit quicker, I feel like. Not really listening to what anybody else is saying. We know how we want to play. We know how we want to produce. And we've already gotten started here in the off-season working. Weight training and conditioning, individuals. So we just got to keep doing what we do. Maybe when we get back to school, things got to pick up probably a little quicker. We can't be clicking more towards the middle of the season. We got to click from the very beginning.
What did that taste that you got in 2013, where being number one and all of that, all the high expectations, what did that do for you? I mean, moving forward, is that something that, I don't know, put that taste in your mouth and you want to see if you can take it the next step?
Yeah, my freshman year, being number one, I thought we were the best, best in the country. I mean, we were for some weeks. So, I mean, being that, having high expectations, I knew how great we were, but when we lost, it definitely humbled us, and it made us get in the gym and work more. So now we might have a little bit of bullseye on our back for people trying to go after us and say that we're not going to be as good as they think, but we just got to go in there and keep working like we've been doing.
You kind of take us through the process of, you're a guy who, you would have been a first-round pick, but you might have been a second-round pick. Overseas is an option. You know guys from Indigo playing overseas doing really well. Just take us through the thought process as far as all the pieces of information. How do you get all those pieces, and how did you individually process all your options?
Me personally, just writing down pros and cons of leaving IU or coming back, and just sitting down with my dad. Even if I wasn't, say, I left and didn't get drafted, I mean, I still try to pursue my dream, but just getting all those pieces together, I was just trying to get every bit of information I possibly could for me to weigh out my options, and felt like this was the best option. And I mean, like I said, it's just such a special place, and it's really hard to leave.
If you would have left, did you feel you were definitely a second-round pick, or did the information say that was maybe a gamble? Well, what did the information say?
The information said a couple teams, maybe half of them said second round at best. Even if I would have went in, I would have done what I've been doing. Just work really hard this off season, go in there and just do what I've been doing, proving people wrong, and just try to work my way up.
I guess as you get ready for the season, you guys talked a lot last year about wanting to prove people wrong, and you mentioned that, the expectations you had coming into last season and feeling like you wanted to surpass those, like I said, prove people wrong. How does this team adjust mentally now to stepping into a season where, you aren't going to sneak up on anybody, you can't really sort of claim you're an underdog, you're going to have to shoulder that expectation. How do you get ready for that?
Yeah, I mean, what Coach Bernard says to me personally, don't go in there and try and prove, that I'm a scorer. Just go in there and prove that I'm a great player and that can help the team win. And when you play more like a team player, then everything else just falls into place. We don't have to go out there and prove anything to anybody. We feel like if we do everything right, take the necessary steps, practice, film, extra things that we need to do, everything's going to fall into place. We don't have to, have a little bit of nervousness to our game.
What was maybe the best piece of information that you got in getting all the information from the NBA teams? What was maybe the piece you looked at and said, oh, that's really good. That's really important for me to work on or improve on?
I mean, a few teams just saying different things like just mix it up being a point guard. That's one of the things that I kind of took that I could look into and try and, I guess you could say, mix it up.
Mix it up, meaning what exactly?
Just mixing my play up. Being more, maybe just both a facilitator and a scorer. Just going out. It's kind of hard to explain to you guys, but me personally, I can understand it. And at the end of the day, only I need to understand it to get it done.
Yogi, one of the keys for next season is going to be improved defense. From your standpoint, what can you do to help facilitate that so you guys are a better defensive team next year?
Yeah, I think with the length we have coming in, that's definitely going to help us protect the inside. So I felt like, maybe we could gamble a little more, get more into the ball, maybe press a little more because we're going to have some inside presence for us and try and take down that 2-point field goal percentage.
Time for one more question for Yogi.
How much does Thomas Bryant change the team?
Yeah, he changed the team a lot. Just his energy, the great teammate that he can be. I mean, with somebody 6'11" with a motor like that, there's no stopping him. So, I feel like, once he gets rolling, our whole team's going to get rolling.
Okay, I got one more.